Hey everybody. So today we're going to talk about mental illness and abuse, and how it all coincides. Not everyone experiences abuse when growing up. Some do, and it can carry into your adult life, either as the abuser or the abused. So how does this coincide with mental illness? Well, for the abuser, some have never had counseling and are so full of pain, self-doubt, low self-esteem, and anger, they lash out at those they are supposed to love. This is not an excuse, but it can and is an unfortunate reality. Anything can trigger the abuser. Anxiety, fear, a flashback during a particular situation or an argument. They will take all of your fears or triggers and use them against you so that you feel the pain it is that they're feeling. Is this an excuse? No, it's not. But unfortunately, again, it's a reality. As for the one being abused, some have had counseling, some have not. If an abused individual is older, they may not have had any counseling at all. I, for one, was counseled in school and with my youth minister. And they were limited on their knowledge or what they could do for me. So for me, the pain carried on into my adulthood, and I ended up in an abusive marriage. It's what you're used to, and it's what we as the abused really are used to and don't know how to get out. Thankfully today, there are more options for counseling and support, and I do believe that a lot of that has to do with my generation. Like I said, I will be 48 in December, so I think it was my generation who came up with a good portion of our resources that we have today to help our younger ones. Unfortunately, a lot of us stay. Our families ask us why. Well, it's because we love our abuser. We know their story. We want to love them enough to, quote unquote, fix them. The stigma is true. We feel we can love them through it. Some of us stay to protect our children or our family. Some of us are in a sort of like prison, is what you could call it, which is where it is, I would say, Stockholm Syndrome comes from. Now, again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, so don't quote me, please, but it's logical. Some of us are being controlled in every aspect of our life. So we stay out of fear and anxiety and depression and our PTSD from our childhood. It just all takes hold. This isn't healthy either. You're endangering yourself and your loved ones. There is help. You can find it. Social media is so amazing now. You can reach out and you can ask for help. So how did I get to where I am? Unfortunately, I had a breakdown at the end of July and ended up in the hospital. I had a lot of people surround me who educated me, and I discovered that our brains are not fully developed until we're about 26 years old, and that everything, whether it be good or bad, helps shape us psychologically. So everything good, bad, traumatic can shape our psyche and is what will direct us on whether we're going to be the abused or the abuser or even an addict, I hate to tell you. So when I got home, I immediately called my doctor to discuss this and to see if I have more than depression, anxiety, and PTSD. I will try to keep you updated on my findings and whether the findings are helping me to overcome it or not. I beg you, whether you're an abuser or an abused one or a loved one of one of the two, talk to your doctor, talk to their or pass this information along to them. Again, I am not a doctor. I am not a professional. I am simply trying to give the information that I know and educate you with what I know to help possibly save somebody, save someone else, save your child, save your loved one, whoever. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions on something it is that you want me to touch base on or to clarify on, please email me, message me, whatever. I am more than happy to help. And thank you, and God bless.